there. JonnyPink. I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to show you how the Sigma works, as far as I've heard people say that Sigma says it doesn't work with the eye autofocus with the R7. I had no trouble. And right now I'm using Canon's 100 to 500 RF lens, which is a phenomenally sharp lens. I will say that about it. When you buy the R7 or one of these new cameras, you're buying it for its capabilities, right? It's going to shoot 30 frames a second. It's just an amazing camera. The autofocus is insane. Yeah, you're going to get some fantastic photos, but the pulsing that people talk about with the Sigma lens, let's be realistic for 2 seconds, okay? You hold down the shutter button at 30 frames a second, that's 60 shots. 20 frames a second, that's 40 shots. You do that for a full day, or if you're new and you get excited and you just kind of hold it there, that's thousands of photos to go through at the end of the day. Are you going to post with all 1,000 of those? No, you're going to post 1 or 2. So for me, I don't think the pulsing is that big a deal. I've had shots with that I find quite amazing. I've used this on the R7 longer than I have the Sigma, so I'm going to use the Sigma too. But this is the start. I'm going to show you how it tracks. I'm going to go to a different location. I'm an opportunistic shooter. I'm going to shoot whatever it is, and out in the sun like this, dragonflies are everywhere. Butterflies. I'm going to shoot whatever I see because that's what makes me happy. It's hot. I don't know if you can see the glistening sweat all over, but that's okay because I was riding all morning. There's a butterfly that just keeps landing here, one of the white ones. It's not the sulfur ones, it's the white ones, and it doesn't have the orange tip. And there's dragonflies everywhere. All right, I think I'm gonna wander around the lake that way and see what else I can get. Yeah, I know that my face is in the shadow, but you know what? That's okay. I can pull that out in post. Let's wander that way. Okay, so let's, just for a moment, I've got the Canon 100 to 500, and I have the Sigma 150 to 600. Advantages to this one, I think I just showed you that the eye autofocus does work. It works just fine. The back of my camera that I have here, what I have it set, one is just for autofocus. The button, I set that to on the left, and the one on the right picks up the eye. They work differently, but this does work. This is a much sharper lens. It is a superior lens at $3,000. This is $800. In the old DSLR days, we didn't have eye autofocus, so you really just kind of had to work, you know, get your focus just right. That's where we came from. I'm watching dragonflies all over, and I'm an opportunistic shooter. I shoot anything that moves, just because that's what makes me happy. The sharpness on this just blows me away. One thing I do like about this, especially for dragonflies, is since I have it for tracking, so it's constantly looking and it's tracking. This one I can set my focal distance, and then when the dragonfly gets close to that, I push the focus button and it locks right onto it, and I can get the dragonflies in flight. This one is much harder to do that with. So for me, this is a better lens for what I want to do. They both lock onto distant things. This has the added advantage of having an extra 100 millimeters of reach, and this one, when I was shooting the Hawk earlier, I had them both set at 500, and it was just an opportune moment. Since that Hawk was sitting there, it was perfect. It works fine on this. It's amazing on this. So, well, the choice is up to you, man. If you have the cash, this is the way to go. If you don't have the cash and you're just starting out and you're really learning how to control everything, then this is a fantastic option. I think I'll be using this for quite a while. I think it'll be a lot longer. I was really looking forward to this lens on this R7 body. I think I'll wait a little bit longer. I don't need it. I have this. Plus, macro is more why I got this. And this is a rented lens. JonnyPink, man, I want to say thank you guys for watching and letting me share with you. These are just my opinions based on my use. Can you get a great photo with a cheap lens? Absolutely you can. It's all about the photographer behind the camera. This one makes it so much better, so much more impressive. I'm watching a red one just keeps darting behind the camera there. JonnyPink, we'll see you guys. Thanks a lot, man. We'll see you out on the road or out here in the bushes. We'll see you.